spanner, pump back and front light.
With spanner, pump back and front light.
That's all I need to ride in.
That's all he needs to ride in.
A marathon I'm entering.
A marathon he's entering.
I'm raising for a charity. Sponsors come running to me.
Morning, Darren.
Morning. How are you?
I'm great. You made it here.
Made it here safe and sound, yes. Got in yesterday afternoon. Got picked up at the airport and got in, got my bags all unpacked and built up my bike. So we're all ready to go now for Sunday.
So this is the bike that's going to go across the United States.
This is the bike that's going to carry me the whole way to New York from San Francisco that we are here today.
So this came with you from Ireland?
Yeah, we packed it up in a box. Myself and my family packed it and put it in the hold of the plane. And I got in yesterday and built it all back up. Straightened out the handlebars, put the saddle back on, and just need to get the pannier bags packed and get them mounted, and we're all ready to go.
What's special about the bike?
Well, we've got it modified with these racks on the front and on the back to carry extra luggage. So what we'll do is we'll mount panniers here on each side of the wheels and at the front on each side of the wheels. I've also put on a GPS, and I've loaded my route that'll take me every day across America. So I just follow the GPS as well, and then we've also got some spares in the back here. We've got spare tires, and we've got the accommodation sorted in a tent, and we've got all it strapped down. So
tell me about why you wanted to do this in the first place.
it's something I've been thinking about now for a good number of years, doing something like this. I remember as a teenager watching Ewan McGregor and Charlie Berman doing their motorcycle rides around the world actually. And then I read a few books. There's an Irish guy, Tony Griffin, who cycled across Canada. And the adventure of it all sort of caught my imagination, and I thought I'd love to do it. So I decided there in January to do it across America. And given the circumstances that happened here last year in the Berkeley tragedies, and a friend of mine, Kevin Bell, who died in New York, I thought I'd do it to raise some money as well for the Kevin Bell Repatriation Trust.
Tell us a bit about the Kevin Bell Repatriation Trust as you know it.
Kevin Bell was a year ahead of me in the Abbey Grammar in Uri, and he was a good friend of mine. He was in a close circle of friends in the GEA circles and stuff, and he had moved to New York, and tragically he was knocked down and killed in 2013. And whenever this happened, the whole of Newry was distraught at the news, and everybody rallied around and had raised a lot of money to repatriate Kevin's body. Now the family, after Kevin's burial and the circumstances that surrounded getting him home and stuff, the family had a lot of money that they didn't know what to do with, and they got together and they thought what we should do is start up a trust, and they done that with the money, and they repatriate Irish people who die abroad home for burial in Ireland.
At this stage it's something like 100 bodies.
On the 11th of March this year there was 162 repatriates taken home in under 3 years. Now Kevin his third anniversary is coming up on the 16th of June this year, and for a charity in such infancy to take home so many people is unbelievable. And I believe that the monetary value of taking those bodies home is over £1 million.
It's a remarkable amount of money.
It's a remarkable amount of money, and it's a remarkable trust. And the family, Colin and Ethna and his brother and sisters, do a lot of hard work running the trust.
You're taking a big risk going on the roads of America.
I am and I am not. The roads of America are quite big compared to home, and if you have your wits about you and you're thinking of the safety and conscious of everything around you, it'll be fine. You stay well off the road on the right side of the road, and keep out of the way of traffic, and make sure you know what's coming and what's around you. Everything should be fine.
So how far will the trip be?
In total it's 4,000 miles. I head south from San Francisco to LA, and then due east to Dallas, where I make my way northeast then towards Nashville, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and then on into New York for the 18th of June.
And all of that in 2.5 months, because you're leaving on the 2nd of April, the 3rd of
The
April?
3rd of April, Sunday the 3rd of April, which is this Sunday. I leave. I'm probably around here on Ocean Beach in San Francisco around 12 o'clock, and 2.5 months or 11 weeks hoping to take me across America.
And sleeping in a tent every night?
Sleeping in a tent, not every night, no. The Kevin Bell Trust put out an appeal to Irish people across America to see if anybody would be willing to host me, and there was a phenomenal response, especially here in San Francisco. A lot of Irish got in touch, and yourself, Donna, and a few others who got together and organised a fundraising event in San Francisco too, which is, the response is absolutely phenomenal. And I'm staying with Irish people right across America, so I think there's maybe 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks where I'll be staying in houses and with Irish people, and it'll be good to touch base with those who might not have been home for a lot of years and see what their experiences of America are.
So you're bringing hope to them almost?
I'm hoping, yeah. I'm hoping I can bring something from Ireland out, and they can share their experiences of America with me, and I can bring it back home to Ireland again.
There's an event on Saturday evening in the Ireland's 32, and there's going to be entertainment. Owen O'Sullivan and people of that nature. Will you be singing yourself?
No, I'll not be singing myself, Donna. Maybe say a few words on behalf of the charity, and that's about it. I don't have the voice for singing at all. I'll just pedal across America and less of the singing.
You're on a mission, as they said in the Blues Brothers, but the mission also allows you a bit of chance to kind of experience something that you've never experienced before.
That's correct. Whenever I thought of this, it was more of a holiday and an adventure, so what I'm trying to do is get out and see a bit of America that people might not see. There's a lot. You come to San Francisco and you see the Golden Gate Bridge, and you go up to the Cliff House and Pier 39, and you see all of that. But whenever you're cycling along the roads that maybe an Irish person might never have been on ever, so you get to see something different, and it's the adventure of that, it's the thrill of seeing that. And I'll be taking lots of pictures and stuff, and hopefully I'll have a lot of good memories and fond stories for years to come.
And what have you left behind in a work sense? Have you stopped work for a while?
Yeah, well, I was working on a project in England and it was coming to an end, so I took this as a great opportunity to get away, because I've got 2 friends getting married in Boston in June, so I was coming to America anyway in June, and this was my excuse to get out early and cycle across it.
Get me to the church on time.
Yeah. Well, I've got a week in New York before it, so hopefully I'll get there.
Well, the best of luck. We'll see you on Saturday night, and hopefully get a few people here on Sunday. What sort of time will you be leaving?
We're leaving around between 12 noon and 1 p.m. here at Ocean Beach. The exact venue is to be confirmed, but I'd say around this area, Donna. But if they keep an eye on Facebook and all, I can be seen on twowheels2newyork.com, or you can catch me on Facebook as well. And I think the clubs out here have liked and shared the page as well. So if
and
people
hopefully
want to,
some of those pictures will be on that Facebook page as you make your way across.
I'll be keeping the whole Facebook and the website updated, and I'm blogging as well. So if they want to check out the website for blogs, they can do, and it'd be greatly appreciated if they could like and share, because as part of this, even though it's an adventure for me, it's also raising awareness for the charity and getting the name out there and making people aware of what they do and where they are if they're ever needed.
The best of luck at your trip.
Thanks very much, Donna, and thanks to all the Irish people here in San Fran and across America.